What's up, Raider Nation? My name is Michaela Brunson. Behind the camera, we have Paxton Rickenbacker, and this is Raider Roundup. So as you know, we will be having a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence of a full solar eclipse happening right here in Texas. And of course, everyone's hyped about it, so the first thing you want to do is just go out and stare straight at the sun. But is that a good idea, Mr. Cameraman? Absolutely not. So what you want to get is a pair of solar eclipse glasses. But I don't have solar eclipse glasses. Don't worry about that. We got you covered. And so you might be wondering, why are these so important? And you also might be wondering, what is so special about this eclipse? Well, we got a couple teachers with some answers for you, so let's go to them. So what makes this eclipse so special?
Well, it's a solar eclipse where the moon completely blocks out the sun. This does not happen very often, and it only covers a very, very narrow strip of the Earth when it does.
One of the things that makes an eclipse like this so rare is that most total eclipses like this usually are visible only from the ocean, as the shadow of the moon passing over the Earth passes over what covers most of our planet. 70% or so of our planet is covered in ocean, and so most of the times that's where the shadow is unfortunately passing over, and most people don't get a chance to actually see it from the land like we're going to be able to in this upcoming Monday.
It's weird. Can you imagine you're in your ordinary day and suddenly the sky goes dark, the birds go quiet, the night insects start to make noises, and then a few minutes later, the sun is back? That's so weird. So, now, that's before science. After science, now of course, it's still really cool and weird, but there's part of the sun, the atmosphere of the sun, that can only be seen when the rest of the sun is blocked. So during the 3 to 5 minutes of a solar eclipse was the only time scientists could ever see and study the ring of fire around the sun, which makes it very valuable. And evidently a few million people find it really cool.
So we all know we're not supposed to look at the sun during an eclipse, but why is that?
It's mostly the harmful UV radiation can cause lasting, even permanent damage to your eyes. So.
Right, and how do these help with that?
These will specifically filter out almost all of the harmful UV radiation. Whenever you get the glasses, if you try them on, even looking at some of the brightest lights inside the building, you'll see that not even any of that light is able to get through. It's going to block a significant portion of the light, making it so that you can see you can look directly at the solar eclipse while it's happening without suffering any damage.
All right, it is time for Raider announcements, and we got some good ones for y'all today. Starting off, we have the solar eclipse, which we pretty much already covered, but just a couple extra details. You get the free glasses, you learn about science and history, and remember the altered schedule, so we'll go out during third period to see the full blackout at 1:27 p.m. All right, next up we have the MSA EID planning meeting. This will be happening tomorrow at Tuesday on April 9th during Advocate and after school in room 3005. If you want to go ahead and attend that, you go see Mrs. Shauna for a pass. Next up on the list, we have the Rouse Poetry Slam. This will be a meeting happening on Wednesday, April 10th during Advocate in the Raider Library, so if you want to go ahead and attend that, which you should, go ahead and see Miss Emily for a pass. Alright, and remember y'all, report cards are coming in a lot sooner than you think. The end of the 5th 6 weeks is on April 12th, so if you want good marks to show off to your parents, do what you gotta do. Class officer elections are due by April 12th, same day report cards come in. So if you want to participate in that, check the Google Classroom for details on how to apply and talk to Mrs. Hill in room 2214 if you have any questions. If you'd enjoy a night of fancy lights and Elvis vibes, Rouse Prom is just for you. With the theme of Night in Vegas, prom will be held on Saturday, May 11th, starting at 8 p.m., ending at 12 a.m. in the Renaissance Hotel. Fancy. All ticket sales are completely final, meaning there are no refunds. So make sure to clear out your calendar for this day, because you don't want to miss this, and you don't want to waste that money. And if you got a sweetheart you want to bring in from another school, remember that prom contracts and outside guest forms must be completed by May 8th. And students cannot owe hours if you want to go to prom. Alright, that's all we got for you today, Raiders. Make it an amazing day. Enjoy the eclipse. Take care of yourself. And make some memories.